Good evening, everyone. Buck just got here. He was hanging out close by, right below the hill when I got to the spot. Hi, big boy. You ready? Oh my God, I think he found a piece of bread from this morning. Maybe not. I don't see him chewing. Okay, maybe not. Because I threw seeded bread this morning after the breakfast video. Hi, you ready? Got 2 big apples sliced up for him. They were huge apples. So in this bowl, after me cutting these 2 apples, I felt like I was cutting like 3 apples. And then we got his strawberries and butternut squash. You ready? I got your apples. I know, you're excited. Every time I show him the bowl, he wags his tail. It's so cute. And it sucks because I didn't bring that much water with me. I brought ice and a little bit of water. I had to put the water all in their bowl because their bowl was completely empty from this morning. I said, wow. Yeah, baby, look. Enjoy. Bon appetit, Buck. Now he's eating. Yeah, see, for dinner he comes quick. For breakfast is where he's been slacking on schedule. He hasn't been on schedule, but I understand because, you know, around this time, it's normal. He does act like that. I remember last year too. So he is going into rut soon. He's probably in the beginning stages of rut. He's not fully in rut yet because his neck is not fully swollen yet. That's how I usually could tell too, is by his neck and by his glands on his legs because they get dark. I haven't really looked at his glands by his legs. I gotta check to see if they're getting dark yet. I've been in my PJs all day, guys. It's just been so cozy. My house is nice and warm and cozy that I was like, and I didn't really have to go anywhere today, so I figured I'd just stay in PJs all day. And then in another hour or so, my son is gonna be going for a nap, and that's when I'm gonna shower and get into like clean PJs, a different PJs. Because that's what I do when I'm in PJs all day. Then later on in the day or in the morning if I shower, I just put on another pair of clean PJs. But today's PJ day. It's like staying in your PJs all day. And where'd you drop that apple? Right here. Hold on, guys. With these apples for you. Oh, I'm so happy there's no mosquitoes. I keep hearing like footsteps in the forest, but I think it's squirrels walking around. Like they're walking on top of the leaves. Because I keep checking to see if I see a doe popping up. To see if I spot a doe. Nope, I see 2 squirrels fighting right now, chasing each other. I can't. You want to eat your bucket? He wants to eat the rest of them in his bucket. That's what he's been doing too every day for dinner. He eats half of his apples by me. And the other half he wants it dumped in his bucket. Which is fine, you know. You're a big boy. It's fine. Okay. And I just dumped the rest of his dinner in here. Here you go, Buck. And there goes his dinner. And there's an acorn that fell in his water. I'm sure it was from him when he was drinking and eating. Go eat, Buck. Oh my God, I'm so excited that the bench is not here anymore because now I feel like I can actually get closer. I don't have to walk all the way and stand here. Oh, excuse me, guys. I could just stand here. I had a burp, but it didn't come out. It's so nice out. Now today feels like fall. This morning it felt like a little bit like November. I'm not gonna lie. Early in the morning and late at night it feels like November. And then in the afternoon and the evening it feels like fall. That's how this weather is right now. It's like that. So we feel the fall weather in the afternoon and evening, but then in the morning and at night it gets really chilly. Like it gets really cold where I'm like, wow. This morning me and my husband, we have an electric fireplace by the TV. We actually had to turn it on to warm up the house a little bit because it was a little cold in my house this morning. So I told my husband, I said, that's it, no more AC. We're not going to need the air conditioning anymore because now the house gets cold in the morning, like, you know, probably from the roof, like from it being cold outside, and then the cold just, it makes the roof cold, and then the cold probably comes in somehow. But I'm not gonna lie, it does feel nice. Because I'm the type of person, I move around a lot, so even if it gets a little cold in my house, I'm fine. And I keep my son, like recently I've been putting like long pants, long sleeves on him, even in the house, like with socks. So he stays nice and warm and cozy. Because even though I'm hot from moving around, I think about it, I'm like, okay, the baby's not going to be hot. He's going to be like fine. Because this morning I was hot from moving around. I told my husband, I'm like, babe, are you hot or is it just me? My husband's like, no, it's just you. And I was like, all right, it's probably because I'm moving around. So Buck is over here eating his dinner. You see like the way he's looking right now? I wonder if there is a doe in there. And he's like wondering like, okay, why isn't she following me here to dinner? Like, you know, it makes me wonder if there is a doe. Hopefully one day he brings her to dinner or breakfast and we get to see her. If there is a doe in there with him, we will see her eventually. She'll pop up eventually, if there is one. Or unless in the mornings he just goes for like long walks to try to find a doe. Or like looking for girls, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure if he goes all the way in the other side of the forest, he's probably not going to pick up my scent. Or like hear me too well if I'm screaming his name. Right? You're my big boy. You're my big boy. Mommy loves you. Oh guys, the tick fell off. Look, it's not on his ear no more. And I sprayed him this morning, right on his head, the back of his head. So I wonder if that spray like irritated the tick and it fell off. He doesn't have the tick on him anymore. I'm telling you, that spray works wonders. And it's made for horses and like farm animals. It really does work wonders on him, let me tell you. It's like the best thing. I love that spray. And I love too that it's organic, you know? Like let's say if I spray him and he licks himself, it's okay. See, that spray is even safe for dogs and plants, it says on the bottle. Like, it's amazing. I sprayed it on him this morning, like literally right by where the tick was. I got the spray in the back of his ears and the back of his neck. And it must have worked. It fell off, the tick, because it was right on that ear. And look, it's gone. Nothing. Oh, thank God, Buck. Because I hate when I see ticks on him. I get like all like, oh God, what damn. Has to be a tick on him. But I know I can't prevent that from happening because he sleeps on dirt, you know? Woody animals are probably going to get ticks all the time. That's what my husband tells me. He's like, babe, they live in like, you know, in a woody area. Like woody animals are known to get ticks. I remember last year in the summer, I seen a chipmunk running around with a tick on its body where I was like, oh man. But I didn't want to throw the spray on the chipmunk because I didn't know, like, you know, for a chipmunk if the spray was going to be too much or something. Like, I don't know. I sprayed it on Thumper a long time ago. Didn't do nothing. Like, Thumper was fine with it. I just sprayed his body that time. I haven't seen Thumper now. It's been a while. I did see a bunny about a month ago, like down the hill, like hopping along over there. But it never came up the hill, so I don't know if that was Thumper. But then again, usually around this time, I don't really see Thumper like that. I only see Thumper the most that he comes around is spring and summer. Like, I would see him the most. Usually fall and winter, I barely see him. So hopefully we will see Thumper next spring, you know? Hopefully Thumper starts coming around. That's why I never really invested into buying rabbit pellets and, you know, really investing into buying rabbit food or like what rabbits eat, because Thumper was the type that wouldn't pop up every day. You know what I mean? Like, there was times, yes, he would pop up every day, and then there was times I didn't see him for like a week or two, and then he would pop up. So my husband's like, you know, we're gonna go spend money on buying rabbit food, and then if he doesn't come over, you know, or pop up and you don't see him for like months at a time, we're gonna have like rabbit food stored and we have to worry about rodents like going into the shed and trying to like eat the rabbit food. Because Buck's food, I have it in this big pail that has like a lock on it. So his food is good. Even like if God forbid there was like a rodent or something to go in the shed to try to get the food, like they won't be able to. I remember when I used to keep his food right there in that spot, like right next to that bush, like right there. I used to keep the pail there. And then me and my husband started realizing that the raccoons were chewing on it every day. And they were making like little holes on the top of the lid to try to get into his corn. And that's when we figured out, like, we couldn't keep it outside. We were like, no. We were like, it's definitely not going to work out. Oh, I just got a whiff of Buck. Yeah, he's definitely going into rut. I want to look at his glands, but I can't see. I have to walk over here to see if I see them. Let me see. So his glands, when the inside of his leg, that part where there's the blonde hair, when that starts turning dark, that's how I will know that he's in rut. That's when one of my friends that's a hunter, he taught me that. He told me, he was like, the inside of his glands is going to get darker, the fur. But he's not in rut, not yet. And his neck is getting like a little bit swollen, like it's getting thicker. It sucks. I wish I had more water to pour in here for the little ones. And I found the bowl like all the way by the fence. I don't know who moves it. I have to look at the trail cam tomorrow morning because I'm not going to have time to see here. It takes a while for me to look through it. And guys, I haven't charged or put batteries because that trail cam, it works in both ways. It works in, you could charge it and put batteries. It works by batteries and charge. If you do both, it holds up like even longer. Like, you know, you don't have to charge it or put new batteries for a long time. So I do both. I charge it and put new batteries in it. Believe it or not, the last time I charged that and that I put new batteries in there was probably like 3 months ago. I told my husband, I was like, wow. My husband's like, maybe all the sunny days, like, you know, the late summer, like right before summer ended, we had a lot of hot days. It charged up the solar panel. Because it's crazy. I haven't had to charge it for like, I looked at it a couple days ago and it was on like 45%. So I was like, wow. But now, like, you see how it's not much sun coming here. So I'm sure in another week or two, might have to remove it and charge it. And that's when I sit home and I look through all the videos one by one. And then I start posting like trail cam videos for you guys. But I did save one that I have to post still. I did save a video from the last time I looked at it. Of Buck eating at night. It was a couple days ago. Like the video was from a few days ago. I have to post it. You see him coming up to the spot. Not that he was eating. He probably came up here looking for food and didn't find food and found just water. Because at night, you know, I don't leave food for him at night. That's why whatever he eats now, or even if he saves himself a snack. Let me see what they eat. You see, he leaves the acorns behind. I don't know why he leaves them behind. This acorn is full of, we'll throw it there. It's full of corn powder. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love the air. And I have my kitchen window open right now. So, and it's funny because when my kitchen window open, it makes the kitchen like breezy. But in my living room, it stays nice and warm. So it's not like that the whole house gets cold or anything, you know? Unless if I have my living room window open, then the whole house could become like really cold quick. So I don't do that. Especially when I didn't have a baby, it was different. I used to do that. Now I can't do that anymore. I can't make the house get too cold because, you know, I don't want my son getting sick. Because I know babies, if the cold hits them too much, you know, they could get sick quick. What happened, Buck? Are you looking for your girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? If you do, you should tell her to come to dinner with you. I'll slice her up an apple. We'll share some apples with her. Buck is looking. He's probably listening right now like, I don't know if I want to share my food with her. I remember last time, the last time Ado came here, which was last year, he did not share with her. I used to watch the trail cam footage, and I used to see, I think I posted it too a long time ago, that he like kind of pushed her to the side while she was eating. And I was like, when I seen that trail cam footage, I told my husband, I was like, oh my God, I was like, Buck is not being nice. Like, he won't let her eat. And my husband's like, well, babe, you have to understand. He's looking at those buckets like those are his plates, like nobody else's plates. Like, you know, he's used to those buckets being just for him. He knows you put the food and water in there just for him. So he might not share with nobody ever. And I was like, yeah, that's true. All right, guys, I didn't even know my 15 minutes is almost up of being out here. I'm going to get going. I posted a video of my son from yesterday's video. I recorded that yesterday when I first put him in his walker yesterday. And it was so cute because he was so excited. So I'm sure you guys enjoyed it, the video. Every now and then I'll post like little update videos of my son, you know? I share everything we use. Oh my God, there's two squirrels right now chasing each other over there. Look at that, look at that. They're making so much noise. Bluey, I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Bluey is close by. All right, I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. I hope you all have a great evening and a good night. And me and this big boy will be back tomorrow morning. Hopefully he shows up on time tomorrow morning. I am going to come out a little later, like not too early. I'm going to try to come out at 10:30 again like I did today. Hopefully he shows up. We'll see, because like I said, Buck has a mind of his own. He decides when he wants to come and stuff, you know. Sometimes I call him and he comes right away. Sometimes he takes like a few minutes. Sometimes he takes a half hour. Sometimes he won't pop up at all. It all depends. And especially right now that he's going into rut, he does have a mind of his own. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm moving the camera around a little bit too much, because like I said, I have the habit of moving my hands when I talk. I gotta stop doing that. I keep thinking like, hello, you're recording a video. You shouldn't be doing that. I'm like talking to myself in my head, like, don't move your hands while you're talking. So I will be back tomorrow, everyone. Tomorrow morning. All right, everyone. Ciao for now. And me and this big boy will be back soon.